here on V1047 as well. And it's R.J. Price with Mike Richardson. Our cameraman is Caleb Lewis. Cam Meyer, our producer and engineer, back in the studio with some help from Shauna Pugh as well as we get ready for this one here tonight. Normally, Jim would be sitting in with you tonight and bringing you the broadcast, but we decided to come up here and do the video stream tonight, Mike, and we're really excited here in the Addyville Lumber pregame show to bring you a doubleheader. One game here on V1047, one game on our sister station 96.5, and both games on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Should be fun tonight.
Long time no see.
Yeah, I know. We were just at Mount Vernon doing some games. God.
No, this modern technology, man, I tell you what, it's amazing. It's when you know how to do these things, it is awesome. And to be able to bring that doubleheader, as you mentioned, that for all of our listeners, get a chance to see. And what a great game this matchup sets out to be. I was able to see both teams play a little bit up here. The way our schedule ran, we knew we had a big back-end loaded weekend, and I was able to slip up here and watch a few games early. The snow outs kind of helped in that regard as well for the Woodlawn Cardinals, and two real good teams here setting the stage here in the third-place game.
Yeah, Okawville against Carlyle, host Carlyle here in the third-place game. Then it'll be followed by Woodlawn and Pinckneyville in the championship. And you can watch both games on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and search for WMIX Sports. And thank you for listening tonight to V1047. We'll come back here on our pregame show, and we'll go over our First National Bank of Okawville starting lineup, the Addyville Lumber pregame show. Addyville Lumber, with 80 years of experience in supplying top-quality materials at 318 West 1st Street in Addyville. Call them at 618-424-7797. This is Okawville Rockets basketball on V1047 and the Section 618 app.
Good luck to the Rockets, Lady Rockets, and all ball teams in the area from Old Exchange National Bank of Okawville. Old Exchange is very proud of our local athletes and very proud of their friendly, courteous staff. They offer full-service banking. Ask about Old Exchange's internet banking, insured money market accounts, and long-term fixed-rate residential real estate loans. What's your number one team? The Rockets, Lady Rockets, and Old Exchange National Bank of Okawville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you want a strong start to next year's growing season, start at zero. Because right now, Bayer is offering 0% financing on eligible crop protection products. That gives you more purchasing power to stock up on reliable brands like Tri-Volt and Delaro Complete. 0% APR financing is available now through January 16th, 2026. Take advantage because zero has never been bigger. For full terms and conditions, talk to your retailer or visit planwithzero.us.
At Addyville Lumber Company, they believe the results of your home improvement, remodeling, or building project can only be as good as the materials that are used to create them. Visit them today and explore a wide variety of building materials and tools to help you achieve your goals while staying on schedule and on budget. Let them show you how stress-free it can be to have a successful building project. At Addyville Lumber Company, you can expect timely delivery of top-quality building materials. That's Addyville Lumber Company, building business since 1945.
Wakey Sales is the family company to trust to keep your family comfortable and your energy bills low. We want you to be aware that federal tax credits and utility rebates on HVAC upgrades expire on December 31st, 2025. We're talking thousands of dollars of savings on the GE Connect, the heat pump that heats. So if your system will be in need of replacement in the near future, let's talk before it's too late. Wakey Sales and Service, 618-243-5333.
Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app. This is Okawville basketball on V1047. In the Addyville Lumber pregame show, Carlyle against Okawville, third place game at the Carlyle Kaskaskian Classic. We'll be back with our starting lineup brought to you by First National Bank of Okawville in a minute on WNSV and the Section 618 app.
Oakley Services Incorporated in Okawville have been keeping the power on for over 40 years. They do sales, service, and repairs of emergency power systems, and they also carry rental generators. Oakley Services handle generators in many markets: agriculture, commercial, industrial, and residential. Hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. They also offer 24-hour emergency services. Call 618-243-5348. Oakley Services on North Waterworks Road in Okawville.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Lichtenfeld, a loan officer from First National Bank of Okawville. We have been your locally owned and operated community bank since 1920. Whether you need a checking account or options for savings, we stand behind and support your financial needs. From consumer loans to home equity lines of credit, the First National Bank of Okawville is here for you. Contact me, Stephanie Lechtenfeld, to discuss the option that fits your needs. The First National Bank of Okawville, your full-service local bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Okawville basketball on V1047. Now back to the court.
Mike Richardson's got our starting lineup here tonight. And who do you got tonight, Mike?
Well, we're going to simulcast it here with my gentleman to my left on the bigger.
Just give him the microphone.
Holy cow. Carlyle Indians tonight 2-1 in the tournament at a guard. Changing their lineup tonight against a little bigger size team against the Rockets. They're going to have a 6'2 junior, number 2, Jack Johnson. The guard, a 5'8 senior, number 10. That will be Brady Gustafson. At guard, a 5'11 sophomore, number 3, Eli Gray. At forward, a 6'3 senior, number 21, Ethan Brinkman. And at center, a 6'4 senior, number 55, Spencer Brueggemann. Maverick Taylor, the head coach of the Indians. And for the Okawville Rockets, they are also 2-1 on the season here in the tournament. At guard, a 6'2 junior, number 3, Braylon Turner. At guard, a 5'11 senior, number 20, Riker Obermeyer. At forward, a 6'1 junior, number 21, Zayden Cepeda. At guard, a 6'2 sophomore, number 34, Landon Schubert. And at center, a 6'7 sophomore, number 33, Aiden Foley. Ryan Hick, the head coach of the Rockets. And those are your starting lineups.
Brought to you by First National Bank of Okawville, your starting lineup sponsor. A real community bank offering long-term local service, personal customer service, and offering products tailored for their community. Visit them at East Walnut Street in Okawville. Officials of the game, you got the refs for us tonight?
Oh, some of my buddies on this game right here. Barry Adair, Spanky Smith, and Mike Roth.
Officials are brought to you by Bayer Crop Science. Now through January 16th, Bayer is offering 0% financing on eligible crop protection. Visit planwithzero.us. All right, well, we're about ready for the opening tip-off. It's odd, Carlyle on their home floor as the visitors. They'll be on the visitors on the scoreboard as well, and that doesn't happen very often, even in tournament play.
Nah, I mean, it would be so easy just to switch that, not confuse anybody. But, when you're a stickler of the rules and how it's drawn out, that's fine as well.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's different.
And you got Coach Rahm over here next to us. That's been very hospitable for us and throughout the week and tonight.
Just want to warn the listeners that some of my buddies that the referees are on the baseline here and they start a conversation with me. We will have the hand on the buzzer. Let's put it that way.
It's going to be a packed house here tonight.
Oh,
it's already you see the Pinckneyville Blues starting to pile in already, getting ready for their game in the championship against Woodlawn. They'll be coming up here on WMIX Sports YouTube later on, but you're listening as well. And you can watch this game on WMIX Sports YouTube. Opening tip is controlled by Carlyle. They're in their road black, trimmed in purple and gold. They won the tournament last year. Brady Gustafson underneath. It goes to the big boy. That is Brueggemann, and he gets the first bucket of the ball game. And I mean a big boy. He's 6'4", 280.
Yeah, they're going to match him up against the 6'7 sophomore and see if he can wear on him a little bit.
Over on the left wing now, out on top of the key. That's Turner. Braylon Turner goes right side to Obermeyer in the corner. Driving baseline and then cut off and then thrown away. That was Schubert looking to go to Cepeda on the far side on the baseline and threw it away.
Well, when Brueggemann cuts off the baseline, he cuts off the baseline. There was nowhere to go with that pass.
Absolutely. 2-0 our score. Carlyle with the lead and the basketball. Should be a good matchup between these 2-1 teams here this evening. Out on top of the key, driving in, going underneath to Brueggemann, who uses his brute force to get two more. And it's 4-0, Carlyle on top.
Actually was fouled on the play as well.
He wouldn't know it.
Exactly. That's probably why he didn't get the call.
3 ball in the corner by Schubert is an air ball. Went too strong and pulled away there by Brinkman of Carlyle. And they come walking up the floor. Gustafson with it between the circles, bounces off left side. It goes to Johnson, lobs it for Brueggemann. He's double teamed down there. Got it blocked this time. Okawville the other way. Quickly comes Turner. Turner up ahead and off the fingertips of Foley and out of bounds. Foley was the one who had the block down low a while ago, the 6'7" sophomore. Give Foley, by his senior year, if he puts on about 50 more pounds, man, he's going to be something. Already a good ball player. With it is Gustafson. Right side. Now out on top of the key. It goes to Brinkman. Left wing. Now back out on top. 3 ball on the way, and it is off the front of the rim. No good by Gustafson, but right back up is Brueggemann. Got it and won. And then he slammed the ball to the floor, and hey, you got to watch it. Probably here on his home floor, he's not going to get called for it. And he got a little overly excited and slammed the ball down, and it went flying higher than the backboard.
He's saying, hey, Coach, that's why I should be starting.
First foul of the ball game, and now a 3-point play opportunity by Brueggemann, who's 6'4", 280, and it's off the back of the rim. Rebound by Okawville, looking for their first score. Schubert in the front court. Goes out on top of the key. Now into the corner. 3 ball on the way by Turner. It's off. Rebound is pulled away by Carlyle. Gustafson with it. Walks it up the floor. He has 2 different colored shoes on as well. So is the guy he passes it off to. Lobs it underneath for Brueggemann, who goes up and has it blocked. Rebound. He got it back, and it's blocked partially. And a rebound tipped around. And Brueggemann came away with a loose ball. Gives it up with a scoop shot underneath, no good. Brueggemann with the rebound, no. Back up and in for the putback was Brinkman. And that makes it 8-0. Carlyle out on top early in this one. Fade away, no good, and a foul. Turner went up for the shot. He'll get 2 shots coming up.
Brueggemann very active tonight. Shots, rebounds, offensive variety, keep the play alive. Brinkman, the recipient of an offensive rebound and stick back, 8-0.
Turner looking for the first point of the game, and there it is for the Okawville Rockets getting their first point on that free throw. That first point brought to you by Wiki Sales and Service in Okawville. They have been offering sales, services, and installation of electrical, heating, and AC systems for nearly 50 years. Contact Wiki at 243-5333. Next free throw coming is good. And Okawville on the board, 8-2, 5:33 left in the first quarter. Gustafson, right side, it goes, there's Gray. Back to Gustafson in the paint, cut off there, throws it back out on top. Johnson drives in, puts it up, it's no good, ball out of bounds, last touch by Carlyle, and it'll be Okawville ball. Rockets, and we're viewing it from the band stage here in Carlyle. If you're watching it on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel, you see that the Rockets are attacking the goal closest to us. It's Turner with it out on top of the key. Drives to his right. Pull-up jumper is good. Nothing but net. 8-4, cutting the lead in half now.
Well, Turner just a pure scorer, and you got Obermeyer, who is an elite shooter when he gets warmed up.
With it. Now on the right wing. Now out on top. It goes to Johnson. Johnson to his left. Now underneath. Oh, flying through the paint there is Johnson getting the layup up and in. That's Jax Johnson, 6'2 junior, making it 10-4. Ending that 4-0 run by Okawville. Turner for 3. It rattles in and out. Rebound, though. Back up by Cepeda with the follow-up. And it makes it 10-6. It just bounced right to Cepeda. On top of the key is Brinkman.
Right place, right time.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, nice screen set out high for a 3 ball on the way by Gustafson. No good. Ricochets all the way out into the corner. Offensive rebound by Carlyle. Johnson with it. Drives in the paint. Throws it back out. Leaning in, Brinkman. Turnaround left-hander shot. No good. And a rebound by Foley. It just rolled in and out. Foley with it the other way to Cepeda. He drives in the paint. Slid. May have got away with travel. Throws it out to Turner. Turner, free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound by Brinkman. He hands it off to Gustafson. He'll walk it up the floor. 3:35 left in the first. 10-6 our score. Carlyle on top of the Rockets here on V1047. Out on top of the key is Johnson. Looking for help. Goes to Gray, and he almost lost it. Picked it up. Eli throws it up to left side. Gustafson for 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled away by Cepeda. Here comes Cepeda quickly in the front court for the Rockets. He stops as he was cut off there. Now hands it off. Nice little handoff to Schubert, and he drew the foul. Right on the baseline.
Didn't play defense with his legs right there. Tried to reach around when he got faked out, gave the baseline up. That's the fouls. Brueggemann will come back into the ballgame.
Yeah,
a little couple-minute rest.
Yeah, you're going to see that throughout the night. Brueggemann's going to come out, get back in there.
Take advantage now for them because Foley goes out, the 6'7" sophomore.
Mm-hmm. Three-pointer on the way for the Rockets. It's Schubert. He knocks it down, and there's a three to make it 10-9. In the front court, Johnson out on top of the key. Brueggemann is out there. If he launched a three, he may break the backboard. Gives it up now out on top to Gustafsson. Looked like he wanted to. Brueggemann underneath on a nice feed. It's no good. Rebound pulled away by Turner. Turner quickly up to Cepeda and threw it behind him and out of bounds. A turnover here on Okawville.
Now, Brueggemann had so much time right there. He kind of rushed that shot, kind of like a little baby hook, but he's got to realize he's by far the biggest guy on the court. Just make a little drop step right there and square up. Nobody's going to block that shot. If they try to, he will be fouled.
That was an Okawville Bodyworks three-pointer a while ago by Schubert to make it 10-9. Carlyle by one. They've led this whole game. They were up 8-0. Driving on the baseline is Gray. He got in too close, and that is Johnson, Jax Johnson, who got the two off the glass, 12-9. Got in a little too close and had to
never give up his pivot foot. That was the main thing.
Maynard in the ballgame, throws it back out. There's another three from Schubert, an Okawville Bodyworks three, and this game is tied at 12.
Well, the 8-0 run has went by the wayside. 12-4 run now for the Rockets.
Out on top is Brueggemann, lobs it underneath. Brinkman kicks it back out quickly to Gray, now around Johnson. Free throw line, gives off to Brueggemann down low with Cepeda on him. Missed a shot, but Cepeda made the contact. How can you not make contact with him whenever?
Absolutely.
He's
That's what I'm saying. He can.
He fills the
I know it's easier said in the booth here, but action on the court. But yet, you just got to realize how big he is, and he keeps the ball up well. Mm-hmm. He just has to finish because he's going to be touched on every shot. He's already been fouled like 5 times, but they're just not going to call it every time.
Yeah, right. That's free throw is good. Make it 13-12. Carlyle, and he has a soft touch too.
He does.
For a big guy.
He's got good hands too. They've been running a little high-low action, and he's got his paw up on every one of them.
And he's got 2 free throws there in his pocket, and he comes out. And the smallest guy on the bench checks in for him, and Colin Rahm, who's 5'9".
How you doing, Michael? I hear you, buddy.
5'9", replacing 6'4" Brueggemann. Probably not in his position, though. Outside Schubert for 3, wide open. Oh, and he clanked that one. He was wide open. Gustafsson comes away with it for Carlyle. Up by 2, the Indians are, with 1:28 left in the first. Far side, it goes to Johnson. Well, that is Rahm, actually, who just checked in. Brinkman now around to Johnson on the left wing. Hold it over his head, goes over to Gustafsson. Back to Johnson. Penetrates and then kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way is too strong by Gray, and rebound pulled away by Okawville. They can take their first lead of the game here if Schubert gets open for another one of those Okawville Bodywork 3-pointers.
He needs a hand in his face. The 2 that was that way, he made so wide open the last time, didn't even draw iron.
Maynard with it, almost threw it away. It was knocked out of the hands of Turner by Carlyle, and he'll stay with Okawville. And Cepeda checks back in. Okawville in their home white, trimmed in blue and orange. Getting it in. Turner with it. Goes over to his left. Obermeyer out on top to Schubert. Schubert spins, goes back over to Turner. Lobs it inside. Obermeyer, turnaround hook shot. Oh, and it rattled out. Rebound. Cepeda battling for it. Tipped it into the corner and picked up by Carlyle. Lobs it to Rahm. And back to Gustafsson, who will walk it up the floor. 22 seconds left in the first. Carlyle up by 2, and it looks like they may hold for the one shot here. Gustafsson out in the corner, looking over at his coach. Now dribbles to his right and a whistle.
Probably an illegal screen.
That's what we got here, Mike.
You have got to stay stationary for at least a second.
That foul was whistled against Brinkman. That's his first.
And it's not like a screen you would set for a pick and roll.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you're way out for a high ball screen. So just set it right and have your guy curl off that and get a good shot.
5 seconds left. On top of the key. Now kicks it off into the corner. Head fake by Obermeyer, and he's traveled. He had it knocked out of his hands. He didn't like the call. 1.6 on the clock. Carlyle will try to get a last-second full-court heave off here.
We'll see what Okawville lets them do.
They get it in, and that's it. They're not going to get a shot off. And our score at the end of the first quarter, Carlyle leading Okawville by the score of 14-12. This is Okawville Rockets basketball on V1047 and the Section 618 app.
Hair Plumbing and Heating in Okawville is happy to be a part of the community. They offer quality installation and service, residential and commercial, plus name brand plumbing products like American Standard and Delta Faucets. Hair Plumbing and Heating also does backhoe and trenching work and carpentry. Just call 243-5908. That's 243-5908. They are proud to support the Rockets, Lady Rockets, and all athletes in the area. Hair Plumbing and Heating in Okawville.
Prairie State Generating Company, located in Washington County, is proud to generate electricity on behalf of their member communities across Illinois and the Midwest. To accomplish that, they employ people skilled in coal mining and power generation, as well as professionals for their corporate services departments. If you'd like to work with an industry leader that's changing the definition of power generation, visit the career page at prairiestateenergycampus.com. They're hiring now and offer very competitive benefits and compensation packages. prairiestateenergycampus.com. Stream this game for free on our Section 618 app. Okawville basketball on V1047.
RJ Price, Mike Richardson back here at Carlyle for the third place game of the Kaskaskian Classic. Carlyle leading Okawville 14-12 here on V1047. And this game is also video stream. It's just a special video stream that we're testing out here tonight on our Section 618. You can go to Section 618, but you can also go to WMIX Sports on YouTube and watch this game live there. Carlyle with a 2-point lead. Okawville with the basketball here to start the second quarter. 3 on top by Obermeyer, and it rattled in and out. Man, it went down, came all the way out, and then goes out of bounds off of Carlyle. Okawville will keep it underneath their own goal.
Yeah, Obermeyer hadn't scratched the scoreboard yet, so tightening up a little bit on those shots, but he'll get it going in the second.
Obermeyer with it. Does a little shake and bake. Drives in, missed the shot. Brinkman comes up with the rebound. He hands it off now to Persing, who just checked in. That's Zach Persing, 6'5", guard. He has it on the right wing. Tall kid. He's a senior. Goes cross court to Johnson. Underneath, Brinkman, he puts his body into his man, missed the shot, got his own rebound, back up and in. Sent bodies to the floor there as it was Schwankhaus who went down to the floor after that. A shot blocked and then kept by Foley, stayed with it, got the put back up and in after the block went right back into his hands.
Pad that stat for an offensive rebound.
Saying he did it on purpose.
No, he got blocked, but you fight for it.
Another illegal screen out high here, Mike, against Carlyle.
Yeah, it's just sloppy basketball right there. Not going anywhere right there. Set that screen. Let them know you're there.
That'll be the second on Brinkman.
They're explaining it right now. It's like, hey, you're not going anywhere. Keep your wings tucked in and just set it. Nice job by the official right there, actually talking to the player. I like to see that.
Turner with it across the timeline, goes to Obermeyer. Back out on top. That's Foley out there handling the ball out on top of the key. Over it goes to Turner. Turner dribbles back out near the timeline. Love this floor here at Carlyle. Did a great job with that shade for the three-point area. And at half court with the Indian logo.
The half court is huge.
There's a jumper up, and it's good by Braylon Turner. right at the horn because we're using the shot clock.
And it also hit the
guide wire?
Yeah. Right there in front of us.
And it went in and helped them out.
That's Obermeyer's first points of the ball game.
There's a pass for Brinkman. Ball stolen away, and Obermeyer picks it up. Or actually, it was Turner who picked it up, went to Obermeyer. Now on the baseline, pull-up jumper is good by Schwankhaus. And it is now 18-16, Okawville with the lead. Is that their first lead?
I believe it is, yes.
Johnson with it. Right side now. Goes to Gray. Picks up his dribble. Goes to Gustafson in the paint. Throws up a one-hander. It's no good. Knocked out of bounds. I thought it was off of Cepeda, but they're saying it was off of Carlyle, and it'll go over to the Rockets.
Oh, it was 3 Rockets versus an Indian down there, and looks like the Rocket won.
Yeah, absolutely. Cepeda's coming out, and Schubert checking back in. Foley to throw it in and gives it off to Turner, who'll walk it up. Rockets and Carlyle, both 2-1 this season, playing for third place here at Carlyle. Turner with it. Dribbles to his right. Stops. Fires it up from 15, and it's no good. Rebound by Foley going back up, and he's fouled. Stayed with it, and we're all over him. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots coming up.
Foley get a little more activity here since he came back in. They want to clean it up here to get that shirt tail tucked in before he shoots your free throws. That's his second offensive rebound, 4th total in the game.
Free throws up, and it is good.
Got a real good rotation on his shot. Only a sophomore, and he's got room to grow into that body, no doubt, at 6'7".
Okawville up 19-16 now with 5:02 left in the first half. Next free throw is up, and it is also good. 20-16, Okawville by 4, their largest lead. Carlyle with Persing going to walk it up the floor. Dribbles to his right, had it knocked away from behind, and a foul. Reach in there by Turner. Got a little too handsy.
Try to back tap. Got too much body.
And Gustafson will throw it in. Far side within the crowd, pretty much. And this place is packed. And that ball knocked away.
They'll shoehorn a few more in for the nightcap.
Yeah, Woodlawn and Pinckneyville coming up. You can watch that game on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel, just like this one. Yes, this one's video streamed as well. Special presentation on WMIX Sports. Driving in, cutting through. Right between his defenders, Jax Johnson gets the bucket and cuts it to 2, 20-18.
That's a good move right there. Very strong with the basketball. Kept his pivot foot on the inside. The defender went one way. He went the other.
Turner goes to Obermeyer. Now hands it off. Back out on top of the key to Turner. Kicks it out. Now in the corner, Obermeyer. He'll take the 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound pulled away by Carlyle. Persing with it into the front court. He'll stop at the top. Now drive into the free throw line. Throw it up. No good. Rebound pulled away by Schubert of Okawville. Hands off to Turner. He'll run and weave his way up the floor around defenders. Trying to get some separation from Gray. Gives it off to Schubert. Now to Obermeyer. Over right side. Turner, he drives in underneath the bucket. Lays it up and in on the little reverse. And Okawville up by 4 again with 3:44 left in the half.
Turner finds a way to score right now.
Gustafson lobs it out on top, Persing. Now he lobs it to Brinkman. Underneath was push, but still got the bucket. No foul called, but he gets the bucket. And it's back to a 2-point game. 3:28 left in the second quarter. Turner, right side Schubert, hands it off. 3 on the way by Schwankhaus. It's no good. And a rebound is pulled away by Gustafson. Gustafson for Carlyle. Drives in, free throw line, hands it off, back out to Gray. Goes to Johnson now. I like this Jax Johnson. He's a good-looking ball player, 6'2", junior. It's going to be a good one for him next year. Crosses over, now picks up his dribble, looking for help. Throws it back out.
He got a lot of varsity minutes last year as a sophomore.
Persing drives in, splits his defenders, uses the glass, and we're tied up at 22. 2:45 left in the first half. Game of runs here in this one. Carlyle jumped out to an 8-0 run. then Okawville came back, took the lead by 4 here minutes ago, but now we're tied up again. It's Obermeyer. Pulls up for 3. No good. Rebound by Persing, and he's going to dribble up the floor for the Indians. Crosses over, goes between his legs, tries to lob it for Brinkman, stolen away. Foley got his long arms up there, took it away from him. Turner the other way, stops, goes over to Obermeyer. He'll drive in with a hook shot, up, no good. And a little push off there by Brinkman, not called, and he gets the rebound.
Letting them play on the defense.
Yeah, he really cleared them out.
Rebounding, it's a man's game.
Brinkman around the right side to Gray, bounces it down low. Persing, he'll dribble back out. Persing lost it. He was trying to go between his legs and dribbled it off his leg, and it went out of bounds. That's
well, we talk about those unforced errors.
Indeed.
Cost you a shot attempt. Tie game. Clock winding down at the half.
Bergeman's going to check back in here. So now you got Bergeman and Persing out there for Carlyle. A couple guys that are standing around 6'5".
And Foley went to the bench. So I'm wondering where the ball will go on Carlisle's end.
Turner with it in the front court, goes to Obermeyer with 1:42 left in the half. Gives it up to Bueller, who just checked in. To Turner, tries to get away from Gray, throws it out in the corner. Obermeyer for 3 in the corner, and it's no good. Schubert comes away with the rebound, thought about a 3, but instead he hands it off to Cepeda. Cepeda around the horn it comes. Now over right side and a push off underneath. Away from the ball, they're going to get Gustafsson for this one, and he doesn't like it.
He didn't like that call. Said something to the official. Official understood. Didn't
say anything.
Nope.
He just kind of nodded his head, yep.
Doing a little demonstration of what took place.
Turner to throw it in, and what do they call it?
Somebody had a hold. And
oh, wow. They're going to call it on Bergeman.
They didn't want his guy to get too far away. Come back here.
First foul on Bergeman. That's a 14 foul against Carlyle. Sometimes these big guys, they get called for the fouls, and
right,
and they don't get fouls called against them.
Exactly.
Schubert out on top. It's like
here's another thing.
You're not going to hide.
The Rockets are taking care of the ball, and that means it's cutting into the offensive sets for the Indians with Bergeman in the game.
And down low it comes to Obermeyer, and he's hacked. And as he tried to take it to the big man, and that's who they're going to get, Bergeman. You can't hide if you're Bergeman.
Right.
And they'll send the Rockets to the line.
That was close on a reach in there by Persing, but they ended up with Bergeman down lower.
Obermeyer at the line here. Good free throw shooter. 1:06 left in the half, and he makes the first. And Okawville has regained the lead, 23-22.
That's his first point of the half, if you can believe that.
Wow.
He could go crazy in the second.
Next free throw coming.
Good shooter, just nothing was falling.
And that one's no good. Rebound by Johnson. He hands it off to Persing. He'll walk it up. Persing hands it off. Johnson, free throw line, spins, leans in, and got the roll. Scooped it up and under, and Carlyle has a 1-point lead, 48 seconds left in the first half.
Even from this far away, you can see the English he's put on the spin to get it off the glass.
Cepeda throws it out to Turner. Turner holds it over his head, goes cross court. Schubert was open just for a moment. Didn't have the look he wanted. He drives in instead on the baseline, missed it. Rebound comes away. Gustafsson the other way for Carlyle. They have a 1-point lead, 25 seconds left in the half. See if they slow it down. They're going to spread it out now. 20 on the clock. Persing with it. Guarded there by Turner. Man, Coach Taylor way out there barking at his offense. In the corner, 3 ball is up, and it's no good by Gustafsson. Rebound by Okawville. 2 seconds left. They cross the timeline. Schubert can't get a shot off. And that is the end of the first half, and it was a wild one here. Carlyle has a 1-point lead at halftime over Okawville, 24-23. It's a good one here in this third-place game at Carlyle. And we're going to head into our halftime show, and we'll go over some halftime stats and all that fun stuff. Our halftime show brought to you by Obermeyer Truck Service. Obermeyer Truck Service, located just west of Okawville on 177. Call them today at 618-243-5431. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Okawville Rockets basketball on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel, along with V1047 and the Section 618 app.
Celebrating 50 years, Lyle's Auto Body is Washington County's premier collision repair center. From body and frame reconstruction, painting and color matching, insurance claim work, 24-hour wrecker service, and more. Call 243-6444. Lyle's Auto Body has a team of well-trained, knowledgeable workers that provide a range of expert services. Celebrating 50 years, Lyle's Auto Body, 608 West Elm in Okawville. Call 243-6444.
RMK Plumbing are the ones to call for your plumbing needs. Serving Okawville, Washington County, and the surrounding area, RMK offer new and remodel plumbing services for both residential and commercial projects. They can help you design the plumbing system that will best fit your needs. And RMK Plumbing also offers emergency plumbing services. So give them a call today. 618-314-2601. RMK Plumbing in Okawville, 314-2601.
Obermeyer Truck Service in Okawville does all kind of hauling of rock, grain, sand, topsoil, fill dirt. They spread lime, too. Call 243-5431 and ask for Jason or Leonard. And for all your landscaping needs, Obermeyer Truck Service offers decorative rock, mulch, natural stone. Do your outdoor projects in style. Call Obermeyer Truck Service at 243-5431. Good luck to all ball teams in the area from Obermeyer Truck Service, located just west of Okawville on Route 177.
Good luck to the Rockets, Lady Rockets, and all ball teams in the area from Old Exchange National Bank of Okawville. Old Exchange is very proud of our local athletes and very proud of their friendly, courteous staff. They offer full-service banking. Ask about Old Exchange's internet banking, insured money market accounts, and long-term fixed-rate residential real estate loans. What's your number one team? The Rockets, Lady Rockets, and Old Exchange National Bank of Okawville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
You're listening to Okawville basketball on V1047 and the free Section 618 app.
At halftime, it's 24-23, Carlyle over Okawville here in the third-place game at the Carlyle Kaskaskian Classic. RJ Price along with Mike Richardson, Caleb Lewis, our cameraman, Cam Meyer, our producer and engineer, back in the studio at V1047. We're also watching it on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. You can watch it live. Looking over our scoreboard here during our halftime show, the Obermeyer Truck Service halftime show, we're going to check the Hair Plumbing scoreboard for you. And we got Cesar beat Carmi earlier today over in DuQuoin, and the consolation, or that was the seventh place game, 47-43. Hamco in their tournament beat West Frankfort 60-34. It was Wayne City over Gallatin County 61-51. NCOE beat Edwards County 54-42. Chester over Caro in the DuQuoin tournament, 75-71. Johnson City over Agape, 66-27. Effingham beat Vienna, 66-56. It was AJ over Hardin County, 47-45. Goreville beat Benton, 59-48. And in high school girls, a game that was on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel earlier today that me and Mike did, over in Mount Vernon lost to Mount Carmel, 71-52 on the girls' side. Sparta beat Heron 71-58, and score from down in where was this at? The Waltonville-Carbondale game tonight. Was that in Carbondale?
That was in Carbondale, I believe.
Waltonville beat Carbondale tonight 63-35. An impressive win for the Waltonville Spartans, who we'll be seeing next Saturday on our sister station WMIX. But here at halftime, our score 24-23, it is Carlyle over Okawville. We'll be back with our halftime stats here in just a moment. Mike will have those for you, so stay tuned. This is the Okawville Rockets basketball on V1047 and the Section 618 app.
At Eddyville Lumber Company, they believe the results of your home improvement, remodeling, or building project can only be as good as the materials that are used to create them. Visit them today and explore a wide variety of building materials and tools to help you achieve your goals while staying on schedule and on budget. Let them show you how stress-free it can be to have a successful building project. At Eddyville Lumber Company, you can expect timely delivery of top-quality building materials. That's Eddyville Lumber Company, building business since 1945.
Wakey Sales is the family company to trust to keep your family comfortable and your energy bills low. We want you to be aware that federal tax credits and utility rebates on HVAC upgrades expire on December 31st, 2025. We're talking thousands of dollars of savings on the GE Connect, the heat pump that heats. So if your system will be in need of replacement in the near future, let's talk before it's too late. Wakey Sales and Service, 618-243-5333.
Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app. This is Okawville basketball on V1047.
Back here on the Obermeyer Truck Service halftime show as our score, Carlyle leading Okawville 24-23 in the third place game of the Kaskaskian Classic. And we got our buddy Mike Richardson here with our halftime stats. Mike.
All right. Thank you very much, Roger. We will start with the Carlyle Indians, 2-1 in pool play and playing for third place here. 18 rebounds, 6 of those on the offensive end. 5 turnovers in the first half. 11 of 20 regular shooting. They were 0 of 5, did not scratch in the three-point area. So that makes it 11 out of 25. 44% from the field. 67% at the free throw line on 2 out of 3. Pershing with a bucket, 6 points for Brinkman. Jack Johnson, as we talked about, such a good player, the junior, he has 8 along with Bergerman, who got the start here tonight. They both lead the Carlyle Indians with their 8 points. For the Okawville Rockets as well, 2-1 in pool play. They had 12 rebounds, 4 of them on the offensive end. They got finally got clicking there in that second quarter, got a few stickbacks out of those offensive board. They themselves only had 4 turnovers. Overall shooting for them, not very good, 35% from the field, 8 of 23 total. And they got there on 6 of 12, which is good on the inside, but they were only 2 of 11 behind the arc. 83% free throwing on 5 out of 6. 6 guys scored for the Rockets. A free throw by Obermeyer, 2 points for Shockhouse, 4 points for Foley, 2 for Cepeda, 6 points for Schubert, and Turner, the leading scorer. That's Braylon, the junior. 2s and free throws along the way. He leads them in scoring with his 8 points as the Rockets trail 24-23 here at the half.
That's our halftime stats here on V1047, along with our WMIX Sports YouTube channel. And again, you can watch this game live if you'd like. You can go over to the WMIX Sports YouTube channel, and you can check it out there as this is our third place game. And after this one, we will bring you the championship on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel, where the Woodlawn Cardinals will be taking on the Pinckneyville Panthers. And that should be a fun one. This place is filling up. I'm seeing a lot of red in the stands, seeing a lot of light blue on the other side. It's going to be fun here tonight, Mike, in this championship. This game has been a good one, too.
Yeah, this game is as good as advertised because both hard-nosed defensive teams trying to find the right offensive connection. Got a little gamesmanship, a little chess match going on out there with the 2 bigs from both teams, looking to who substitutes first and making sure you get that rotation. And Okawville just has not shot the basketball very well. Only 1 point for Obermeyer, and that's just hard to believe. So look out, folks, here in this second half.
Well, I'm not an Okawville guy, I got to admit that, but I do have a good buddy, and I know you folks from Okawville And I'm not saying I'm not an Okawville guy. I'm saying I'm not from Okawville, but that's all I'm saying. Got a good buddy from Okawville. You may remember him, Kevin Renegarby.
Oh, yeah.
And played for Dave Lechtefeld years ago. Kevin and I are real good friends, and I see that there's a Renegarby cheerleader on this Okawville Rockets, and there's a manager who's a Renegarby as well in Braxton. So I'm sure that they're all related somewhere down the line somehow.
There's a bloodline there for sure.
And but yeah, if Kevin's watching tonight or listening in, I just want to say hi to you. And if you know Kevin, then give him a text. Say we were talking about him on the radio. He was a good guard for Lechtefeld years ago, back in the late '80s. Yeah. Man, Okawville's had some good ones.
What a guy.
You know, Okawville's had some good ones. And Carlyle has too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, state championship and several other runs. Brad Weathers, coach here.
Yeah, that's
Andy
right.
Palmer for a long, long time after that.
And we'll start their second half, and we're ready to go here. In a one-point game, Carlyle on top 24-23 over Okawville. Driving into the paint, and throwing it up and missing. It was Persing, and rebound pulled away by Foley. Aiden Foley of Okawville hands it off, and walking it up will be Obermeyer. Now Okawville's attacking the goal furthest from us as we view it on the band stage here at Carlyle, and they're the home team tonight. The Rockets are. 3-ball by Turner in the corner is an air ball. And rebound by Schubert, though, puts it right back up and had it blocked. And a rebound or ball pulled away by Carlyle. Persing with it. Looks for help. Gives off Gustafson. He'll drive in the paint and pulls back. He'll take the three, and it's good. Big three-pointer there by Gustafson makes it 27-23. Carlyle by 4.
His first points of the game.
Cepeda drives through the paint and got the 2. He had it tapped away just for a second. When they went for that loose ball, it gave him a little separation and gave him some freedom to get to the hoop. Cuts it to 2. It's 27-25. Minute 15 into the second half. Brinkman out on top. Goes to Gray, now back out on top. Gustafson over to Gray. Gray drives in, free throw line, kicks it back out. Johnson around to Gustafson, now over to Persing. He'll fire up the 3, and it's no good. Rebound by Foley, and he had his arm wrapped around Brinkman there. No call. Obermeyer coming up the floor. No harm, no foul, right?
Absolutely.
No blood.
He did a great job blocking out and had total control of the ball at all times.
Cepeda driving in, had it knocked away and picked up by Gustafson for Carlyle, running it up the floor. Gustafson will pull up, thought about a 3, bounces it off to Brinkman instead. He's playing way out high, goes out to Gray, now around to Gustafson. Over to Gray. Picks up his dribble, hands it off to Johnson. Around the top, Brinkman to Persing. 5:47 left in the third quarter. Carlyle by 2 in a third-place game here tonight. Backing his way in, Brinkman, no foul called there as Foley probably flopped, but a rebound on the missed shot picked up by Okawville. And Okawville trying to get a timeout, didn't get it. They didn't have control of the ball. Carlyle picks it up and almost threw it away. Gray getting it after Cepeda went to the floor. Picked up by Brinkman, and he lost it off his fingertips. They're saying last touch by Schubert. And it'll be Carlyle ball.
Yeah, usually on the flop, they usually kind of warn the coaches and things like that. That's one thing they've really been trying to clean up, and I'm in total 100% in agreement of that.
I think Cepeda, after skidding across the floor, may have a little raspberry after that. I heard that screech all the way across the floor.
Great call.
Brinkman trying to take it in, or Johnson rather, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul.
It'll be a block.
Okay.
A lot of moaning and groaning, but that was the great call. Happened right in front of us. Feet were set, but he went kind of sideways with the shoulder and never was squared.
Free throw by Johnson's no good. Foul was whistled against Okawville's Cepeda, his second.
That was Johnson's first free throw attempt of the evening. He'll get another one.
And it is good. And that makes it a three-point game, 28-25, 5:17 left in the third quarter. Turner will walk it up for the Rockets. Dribbles out high, goes right side, Cepeda. He'll drive in, had his pocket picked. Oh, and Gray doesn't know where he's at. Shot up no good by Obermeyer. And Carlyle comes away with the rebound. Gray seems to be okay now.
Yeah, he was shaking his head and grabbed his wrist for a second. Might have had a stinger.
Persing drives down the baseline, gets the bucket off the glass. A 5-point lead for Carlyle, and Okawville wants a timeout. Timeout called here by the Rockets. Coach Heck wants to talk this over. And I agree with him. He probably needs it's not the right start they want here in the second half.
Yeah, they're getting Carlisle crowd getting into it a little bit more right now, a little bit of a pull away, and offense is clicking a little bit, and some of the shooters from the Rockets, they just cannot get on track yet.
Visit Reekman Brothers in-store or online to check out their great deals. They have been your local family-owned John Deere dealer for over 100 years. Reekman Brothers, timeout sponsor of the Okawville Rockets. You're also watching this game live on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. And so those of you listening in on V1047, you have that option as well to go watch it. See Coach Heck breaking up the huddle there, and boys coming out. 30-25. Carlyle with the lead with 4:50 left in the third quarter. Rockets to inbound. It will be Schubert to throw it in. Gets it in to Turner. He'll walk it up. Dribbles to his left, goes over to Cepeda. Cepeda looking for help. Goes cross court. Obermeyer. He'll drive on the baseline. Throws it right back out to Turner. Out on top of the key. Turner trying to get some separation there. Goes cross court to Obermeyer. Schubert on the left wing. Cepeda on top. Open for three, and it's nothing but net. There's a Okawville Bodyworks three-pointer from Cepeda to cut it to 2. 30-28 with 4:12 left in the third quarter. Oh, Persing found an opening and lays it up. Got it, but they're going to call an offensive foul. Wave it off.
Tough one right there.
Carlisle crowd doesn't like it. Okawville's applauding that one. Rightfully so.
That'll go Carlisle's first turnover here in the third quarter. Good position he was set.
4:02 left in the third quarter. Cepeda to Obermeyer. Looks into the corner. Cepeda, he'll drive in. Left-handed hook, no. And rebound pulled away by Brinkman. He hands it off to Persing. He'll walk it up. Carlyle up by 2 with the basketball. 3:45 left in the third.
And that was a real hook shot there. That wasn't a baby one.
Driving in was Persing, and they're going to get a blocking foul. I don't know if they're going to count the bucket here.
We'll see his hand go down.
Oh,
he's got to ask to make sure it went in, I believe.
The officials are going to come over and talk.
It did go in.
They're going to count it, huh?
Yeah. They should.
4-point lead now for Carlyle. Foul was on, looks like Cepeda, and that'll be his third. Free throw coming here for Persing, trying to complete this three-point play. And it's good.
Give him a lot of credit. He got called for the charge earlier when he left his feet early. Same play right there. Got the block call and the old-fashioned three-point play.
Carlyle up by 5 with 3:38 left in the third. Obermeyer dribbles to his right, now goes into the corner, back out to Obermeyer. Maynard has checked in the game, it looks like, for the first time for Okawville. Turner, cross court. Schubert, he can't get open. Throws it out now. Now cross court. Out on top. Turner. Obermeyer, he'll take the three with a man in his face, and he missed it. Rebound the other way. Gustafson quickly in the front court for the Indians. He spins, goes around his man. What a move. And a layup up and in by Gustafson. Man, what a move. The other way, Schubert, head fake on the baseline. Throws it back out, open for the shot. Turner, nope, he leans in and pulls up from the elbow, and he drained it. And a man come flying out there at him. And Turner took the shot from the elbow instead and got the 2. 35-30, 2:43 left in the third. 5-point lead for Carlyle. Persing had it knocked out of his hands the other way. And off of Persing. There's a lot of contact there.
There was a lot of contact, and it did go out on the Indians. That'll be their second turnover in the third.
35-30 our score, 2:33 left in the third. 5-point lead.
A lot of physicality in the game, which is fine as long as you protect the shooters, and that's what they've done here tonight.
Carlyle on top. Schubert for 3, and it's off the side of the rim. Rebound, though, by Maynard. Throws it right back out. Obermeyer to Schubert to Turner on the baseline. He goes cross court. Obermeyer, quick pass. Schubert for 3. Got it. 35-33 on that Okawville Body Works three-pointer. Okawville's cut it to 2 with 2 minutes left in the third.
If you don't get it the first time, try again.
Gustafson lobs it out on top. Persing. He'll drive inside, goes up over Foley. Missed the shot. A lot of bodies on the floor there. Schubert with the rebound the other way. 2-on-2. Reverse layup up and in. And he has tied it up at 35. With 1:35 left in the third.
Schubert been a one-man wrecking crew here the last couple of possessions.
Absolutely.
5 points.
With it is Gustafson out on top of the key. Brinkman's wide open for 3, and it just barely grazed the front of the rim. Okawville can take the lead on this trip down. Kicks it off in the corner. Maynard for 3. Oh, off the heel, and a rebound pulled away by Carlyle. Johnson hands it off to Persing. He'll walk it up the floor with 1:05 left in the third, tied up at 35. Everything we imagined it would be here tonight. Driving in Persing. May have traveled. Picked up his dribble, now goes over to Gray. Out on top, Johnson. Johnson will drive on Schubert. Head fake in the paint, throws it up. No good. Rebound by Foley. Okawville the other way. Hands it off to Obermeyer, and he'll walk it up the floor.
Foley's done a very good job rebounding this quarter.
37 seconds left in the third, tied at 35. Obermeyer out on top to Turner. Turner looking for Foley. Foley leaning on Brinkman, probably getting a little rest out there. Schubert for 3 in the corner. Bullseye. And Okawville Body Works 3 from Schubert. 3-point lead for the Rockets.
8 points for Schubert here in the third.
15 seconds left in the third. 3-point Okawville lead. Gustafson slowly walking it up. Now we'll drive to the free throw line. Hand it off to Persing. 6 on the clock. Spins in the paint. Got the layup up and in to cut it to 1. 2 on the clock. Big heave from beyond half court, and it's just short by Turner. And that's the end of the third quarter. What a wild one we have here tonight. Okawville on top by 1 as we go to quarter number 4. 38-37. It's Okawville Rockets basketball on V1047 and the Section 618 app.
Hello, this is Adam Luchtfeld, Vice President and Senior Lending Officer from the First National Bank of Okawville. We know that working with people that you trust is critical in ag business. Since 1920, we've been establishing your trust, and we're proud to put over 100 years of experience to work for your business and farming operation. Contact me, Adam Luchtfeld, and find out how an ag operating loan can help your business grow. 618-243-5291. First National Bank of Okawville, full-service local bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hair Plumbing and Heating in Okawville is happy to be a part of the community. They offer quality installation and service, residential and commercial, plus name brand plumbing products like American Standard and Delta Faucets. Hair Plumbing and Heating also does backhoe and trenching work and carpentry. Just call 243-5908. That's 243-5908. They are proud to support the Rockets, Lady Rockets, and all athletes in the area. Hair Plumbing and Heating in Okawville.
This is Okawville basketball on V1047. Now back to the court.
R.J. Price along with Mike Richardson. Our score 38-37. Okawville up by 1 over Carlyle in the third place game of the Carlyle Kaskaskian Classic. Man, it's been a crazy game so far. And if those of you listening on V1047 want to watch this, you can go to the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. We're streaming it live there.
Didn't you think it'd be a little closer than this, though?
Than a 1-point game?
Man.
I guess it could have been tied, right?
Tied. Oh, good grief.
Maynard underneath, blocked. Big rejection there by Persing. Up ahead it comes. There's a layup up and in by Johnson. And a 1-point lead now for Carlyle as we go back and forth.
You wasn't going to stop Johnson there on a breakaway.
Oh, Turner thought about it. Dishes it out instead. 3 on the way by Bueller, and it hit the front of the rim. He had the open look, took it, and it hit the front. Carlyle with the ball, Johnson with it. Drives in, gives off to Brinkman. Lost it for a second, picks it up, goes over to Gray. Gray lobbing it underneath for Persing. Had it blocked by Foley. The other way, Turner, 2-on-2. He dishes it off and lost it. Threw it too hard to Bueller, couldn't handle it. And Persing the other way goes in for the layup. 41-38.
Persing putting together a mighty second half.
And
Okawville wants to think about it.
Yeah, they do. A timeout here called by Coach Heck after that little bit of a run for Okawville. This timeout brought to you by Reekman Brothers. For great deals, visit Reekman Brothers at one of their locations in Okawville, Breeze, Centralia, or Farina. Reekman Brothers, they've been your family-owned John Deere dealer for over 100 years. Man, crazy one coming up here at the end of this one. We'll video stream the Woodlawn Pinckneyville game. You'll have to close out the video stream that you're watching now and restart it once we get it restarted. We're going to close out as soon as this is over so that we can get it set up for the second game and not miss a beat for you. But here, Carlyle on top of Okawville by 3. 6:49 remaining in the ball game. Inbound comes to Obermeyer. Crosses the timeline, hands it off. Now goes left side. Schubert looking, goes out on top. Picks up his dribble as Cepeda goes over to Schubert. Looking for a good shot here. Obermeyer goes into the paint, had it knocked away. They're going to call a foul here. I think Brinkman got him.
Yeah, somebody had to reach in there. Foley working very hard to get open on the inside. They missed him the first time on that right side. And Foley was coming across to try to set a screen, and somebody reached in from the Indians.
They're going to get Persing with his second. Obermeyer gets it in to Foley. Out on top, Schubert. Hands it off to Obermeyer. Obermeyer looking for Cepeda, hands it off to him. Goes out on top to Schubert. Now to Turner. Lobs it underneath for Foley. He's tied up with Brinkman down there. And he'll decide to put it up, and he knocked it in. He was like, you know what, I guess I can go ahead and take it. 41-40, a 1-point lead for Carlyle. 6 minutes left.
Good patience there from the sophomore.
Gray lobs it up underneath the Persing. Had it blocked by Foley out of bounds, and it will stay with Carlyle. Persing's looking for a foul there.
Good defense by the Rockets. We had a bird's eye view right here.
Right here in front of us. Those of you watching on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Driving in. Oh, nice cut in. That time Johnson getting the bucket, and Carlyle back up by 3. 43-40, 5:40 left. With it out on top is Turner. Goes over right side. Schubert to Foley at the free throw line. Gives it to Turner, who's driving in. Was triple teamed, fell to the floor, had it stripped. Gustafson picks it up for Carlyle. He's quickly in the front court. Drives around Obermeyer. Has it blocked by Obermeyer and into the Carlyle cheerleaders.
We have seen some defense from the Rockets on this second half right here in front of us. Several block shots.
43-40, 3-point Carlyle lead. 5:19 left.
Come on, guys, this look good. You're on camera. Tuck those shirt tails in.
Yeah, there you go.
You are on camera worldwide.
Johnson to throw it in right here in front of us. Gets it in to Persing off the glass. No good. Foley gets the rebound. He hands it off to Turner. He'll run it up the floor. Turner behind his back. Picks it up. Goes in the corner. Lobs it underneath. Foley had it stripped and a foul. No, they're going to call travel. Is that what he called? No, he did call a foul.
I think they did get a reach in, but Foley does the ultimate sin, bringing the ball down around your ankles. He got bailed out on the foul.
And a timeout going to be taken here by Carlyle. This is their first timeout that they've taken by Coach Taylor here. He wants to talk it over. It was Riekman Brothers timeout. Visit Riekman Brothers in store or online. Check out their great deals. That Hair Plumbing scoreboard update we gave you earlier. Wanted to give you some more. We told you Waltonville beat Carbondale 63-35. Sparta over Heron 71-58. Wayne City over Gallatin 61-51. Hamco beat West Frankfort 60-34. Cesar over Carmi 47-43 earlier.
West Frankfort not off to a very good start this year.
Not at the least bit. The also high school girls that we had on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel earlier, Mount Carmel beat Mount Vernon 71-52. That's our Hair Plumbing scoreboard update. Call them at 243-5906. Out on top is Schubert for the Rockets. Goes over to Cepeda. Coming out of the timeout, 43-40. Carlyle up by 3. 4:50 left. Turner found an opening on the baseline. Goes up with it and cutting them off there and making them miss that shot was Persing. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Okawville ball. He just came over there just to throw his arms up and disrupted that shot from Turner.
Then you're out of position to rebound, and Okawville will get another opportunity.
Cepeda pulls up from the free throw line, drew the contact knowing he was, threw up the shot, got fouled, and will go to the line for 2 shots. I think that foul on Persing, and that'll be his third, if that's who they waved it on. Yep. We've only had 7 total fouls in the second half for a game this close.
And as physical. Which I just talked about that being good officiating.
They're letting them play.
Letting them play, protect the shooter.
1 point lead now as Cepeda made the first.
And as long as you're consistent with that, that's all coaches ask for.
Second one's good too, 43-42. 4:40 left. Carlyle with the ball and a 1 point lead. Rolling to his right. That's Gray out on top to Johnson. Johnson hands off. Gustafson out there, out high. Goes over to Persing for 3. It's no good. Tipped out, though, and controlled by Carlyle. They kept it alive. Out to Gray, back to Persing out on top of the key. Persing scratches his chin like he's thinking about something. He goes over to Brinkman for 3. It's no good. A rebound is pulled away. Another offensive board. And up with the shot. Missed it was Gray, and he'll be fouled, though. And 2 shots coming up for Gray. They're going to get Schubert with the foul. That's the first foul of the fourth quarter on Okawville halfway through this fourth quarter.
Eli Gray got the tip out for a first offensive rebound, then battled right there. Go in, get another one, got fouled, and he's at the free throw line converting on a couple.
Made that first, make it 44-42. Second one is on the way, and it is no good. Hit the heel, but rebound offensively by Johnson. Goes right back up with it, missed it around Foley. Brinkman gets a rebound into the corner. Gustafson has it blocked in the corner by Turner and out of bounds.
Wow. Who says you can't block shots in Southern Illinois? Bet we've seen 6 or 7 here tonight.
I like that one from the corner.
Wow.
Brinkman in the backcourt on the inbound. Hands it off now to Johnson. 3:53 left. 2 point lead for Carlyle. They have the ball. And Persing had it knocked out of his hands by Turner, and it stays with Carlyle near half court. And a timeout here by the Carlyle Indians. This timeout brought to you by Riekman Brothers, 44-42. Carlyle on top here over Okawville. And this has been close all throughout here in this third-place game here at Carlyle. You can watch the conclusion of this game on our WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, type in WMIX Sports. You'll see the Okawville Rockets versus Carlyle there. Click on that, open it up, and you can watch it live and hear us do the broadcast as well, if you want to. You can turn down the sound if you want. Oh, and Mike's breaking out the vapor cools. Oh, no.
And I tell you what, you need opened up or anything, folks, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Those will do it.
Need proof that you're alive. Woo, there you go.
Man.
This place is filling up. We're going to have the video stream of Pinckneyville against Woodlawn at the conclusion of this one. Johnson in the paint. Blocked. And a foul. We're going to get a foul here called against, looks like Foley maybe. No. They called it on Cepeda, and that's his fourth.
Now, the block shot was there, but Cepeda got him down low first on the drive.
That sends Johnson to the line, and he misses that free throw. Carlyle doing Okawville some favors here from the free throw line.
Johnson only 1 of 3 at the line this second half.
His next is up, and it is also no good. And rebound, Foley on the floor, trying to get it, and and a ball loose, slapped out of his hands and out of bounds. Who are they going to call this off of? Off of Carlyle. It'll be Okawville ball. Right here in front of us, man, there was a lot of physicality going on, and I know our camera vantage point isn't the greatest from here on the band stage, but it was.
A little scrum took place here.
Mm-hmm. Foley inbounds, gets it into Turner, hands it off to Obermeyer now, 3:30 left.
Foley come up rubbing his nose on that. Good hard play going after the loose ball, as you should.
Foley hands it off to Obermeyer. Obermeyer trying to get away from Gustafson, played some great defense on him all night long.
Oh, he has kept him down to only the free throw.
Turner out on top, trying to go around Gray, and had it knocked away. Gustafson had his hands on it and threw it off of Obermeyer, and it will belong to Carlyle. Woo.
As we've said it repeatedly here in this game, great defense. And Carlyle get another opportunity here to add to that 2-point lead.
3:03 left. 44-42 Carlyle. Gustafson with it for the Indians, throws it out on top. Johnson over to Persing. Looking back to Johnson. Gets a nice screen set from Johnson. And he drove in and missed the layup. Rebound pulled away by Foley. Foley's limping as he's coming up the floor. Gives it off. Now turnaround shot up by Turner. Rolled in and out. Rebound off of Foley's hands, I thought, but nope, they're saying it's off of Brinkman, and he can't believe it.
Yeah, Foley got in there and got a tip on it, and I think it did go right off the fingertips of Foley. Not Foley.
Off of Brinkman.
Brinkman.
Yep. Inbound comes to Obermeyer, out to Cepeda, back to Obermeyer. Turner in the corner, drives in on the baseline, cut off there, tries to get contact, nothing called, off of Carlyle. It'll be Okawville ball, and they still can't believe it, but that was a good call.
Yeah, that was a forced shot right there by Turner. Boy, you got to kick that thing out. You're up against 3 guys. Means somebody's got to be open, whoever comes from the other side.
Inbounds, now out on top. Schubert for 3, got it! And Okawville has regained the lead, 45-44 on that Okawville Bodyworks 3 from Schubert.
We had the angle on it, and it looked awful good from here.
The Carlyle fans here next to us went, oh, as soon as he let go of it. And a block down low, but a whistle and a foul. This is not going on the block. It's going to go against, looks like on the little reach-in on Turner.
Yeah, the block was there again, but it's the initial defender that they get by on that who reaches, thinking they've lost their man and try to back tap.
Persing at the line, his free throws no good. Again, Carlyle with their struggles from the free throw line. And it's still a 1-point lead for Okawville.
They've missed their last 3 opportunities.
Gets another one here, a chance to tie it up here for Carlyle. And it is good. It rolled in. Tied at 45, 2:06 left. Who knows? We may get some extra basketball here today, Mike.
Well, Okawville's called out a different set right here, so I don't know if they're going to spread the floor or just totally change their offense.
Foley out on top to Obermeyer. He drives around the right, looks for an opening, a little hook shot up, no good. Rebound is pulled away by Gustafson for Carlyle. 1:42 left. Fake by Persing. He'll drive in the paint, go up over Foley, missed it, but he drew the foul, and we'll get 2 shots coming up.
Now, Persing right there being a man for sure. Boy, drop step. Initially when he gets his guy up and he goes hard to the basket, knowing he's going to be fouled, but gets a good shot attempt to get himself at the free throw line.
1:38 left. Free throw is up by Persing. It's no good. Tied at 45. Carlyle trying to regain the lead here. Persing, 6'5", senior. Next free throw is up, and it is good. 1 point lead for Carlyle. 1:38 left. Braylon Turner with it. It's been our best game of the season so far, Mike.
Oh, it's been tremendous.
Obermeyer gets some separation from his defender. Cepeda for three on the wing, and it rolled in and out. Rebound by Johnson, and Carlyle with the ball with 1:20 left, up by one. They're going to take their time here.
Oh, I think they will, too.
You got a shot clock, though, here tonight.
Yep.
And a timeout called by Carlyle with 1:12 left. This timeout brought to you by Riekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer in Southern Illinois for over 100 years now.
24 seconds. That's an eternity.
Yeah, on the shot clock.
You'll get a good set right here. You can draw something up. Depending on what happens, if they score, Okawville probably will let them dribble half court, either call out a set or call timeout.
I got a nice video board here,
Oh,
too.
it was super nice.
Very nice.
How about the one in the cafeteria where the hospitality room was?
Oh, yeah, that's nice, too.
Woohoo.
Cafeteria is really nice here.
Pretty cool to have the
Carlyle.
booths in there for the kids.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure I've
they
never seen
have
that
booths.
before. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Instead, those tables where we had to go crunch down in on those little round seats.
Whoever
that
thought
are
of those,
attached to
man?
the table.
Whoever thought of those?
1:12 left, and it's a 1 point lead for Carlyle. We'll have at the end of this game a little break before we bring you the championship game on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel between Pinckneyville and Woodlawn. This game is also on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel if you want to finish watching here with 1:12 remaining. Yeah. Thrilling ending to this one here, this third place matchup here in Carlisle. Who says nobody cares about the third place game, right?
Yeah, right.
Brinkman with it. Goes out on top. Persing drives around his man on the baseline. Goes up. Missed the shot. Ball is knocked around. Picked up by Foley. Okawville with the ball. 56 seconds left. Obermeyer looking for help in the backcourt. And he got a foul called on Gustafson and got his hands in there. I had a foul to give, though. 4 fouls aside now.
Well, that was a great drawn-up play right there. I mean, it might not have been a secret to everybody, but Persing so strong. Come around that wheel right there and had a good line. To the bucket, just couldn't get it to fall.
And a timeout taken by Okawville. It's Riekman Brothers timeout with Carlyle up by 1. 53 seconds left. Got a shot clock here tonight. What do you think about the shot clock, Mike? You like it? Are you a proponent for it?
I don't mind it, but I didn't like how it was described initially for what they perceived to be about teams holding the ball. There's not a handful of teams anymore that hold the ball. Like
No.
You remember McLeansboro Mount Vernon several years ago, Doug Creel. Nobody does that anymore anyway.
No, not really.
So that was their biggest kick about doing it. So, you throw that out the window. The kids play up tempo with AAU or AYBT or something in the summer program. They might not be playing a shot clock, but they're playing an offense that's designed to run and gun the basketball.
Hadn't really been a factor tonight, really.
Not at all. I've been to several games already this year. I've been up here all week, and might have been one violation. One time they went down and fumbled the ball, and then somebody had it with 1 second to go. They called it. So not a big deal. I think it's fine. I just didn't like how it was described what to take away from regular basketball.
53 seconds remaining. Okawville with the ball down by 1 here at Carlyle in the third place game. Obermeyer lost it in the paint. It's picked up by Carlyle. Carlyle with the ball now. There's about a 10-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock.
Here's a perfect example. They cannot wind it down all the way.
Gustafson with it. Dribbles out on top. But both teams in the bonus on this next foul here. Obermeyer, 22 on the clock. 10 on the shot clock. And then a timeout.
Yep. Perfect.
Taken by Carlyle. And they have one remaining. This Riekman Brothers timeout. Want to check the scoreboard for you real quick on the Hare Plumbing scoreboard. Weber defeated Sisney tonight, 88-44.
They almost doubled them then, right?
Yeah. That is a lot of games going on across our region tonight. A couple games here on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. This one that you're watching, Mount Vernon is getting underway in their game against Alton.
We had Goreville beating Benton by about 8 or so. Is that what it was, I think?
Was it?
You said earlier, something like that. That was probably a good game.
Now we're going to check with Caleb and get scores. He's been keeping us up to date on that tonight. He's running the camera and keeping us up to date on scores.
Multitasking, that young man.
I don't know how he does it.
You can't stop him. You just got to try to contain him.
Is that it?
That's it. You can't stop him.
Murfreesboro beat DuQuoin earlier today, 54-43. Sparta beat Heron in the championship at DuQuoin, 71-58.
DuQuoin may still have their football legs.
Yeah. Perhaps.
I heard that from somebody.
18 seconds left. All the way until about February, right?
Yeah.
Looking to get it in. They get it in to Gustafson. 16 on the clock. 5 on the play on the game on the shot clock, and stolen by Turner, and then a foul. Turner stepped in front, got the steal, and then he was fouled by Persing. And we'll walk the floor to shoot free throws.
Oh, my. As the time was winding down, it's kind of tough to make that cross-court pass and give your offensive guy a good look at it. When you had a couple guys here in the short corner, you could work at elbow. Boy, that's a tough turnover right there.
Turner missed the first free throw, so the best he can do here is tie it. 13 seconds left.
What'd you say about free basketball?
We may be seeing it here tonight, and my wife will love it. Free throws up, and it is no good. May not. And then a quick foul on Foley as he reached in and fouled Johnson. And that will send Johnson to the line with 12.1 seconds left.
Johnson's so athletic down there on that block, getting that rebound, his fifth. He is hard-nosed and got some hops.
Hey, here you go, Tex. Come on, buddy.
This is a time for the junior to knock down some free throws.
Johnson's free throw is up, and it is no good. Both teams really having their struggles.
You're right. It is both teams right now, and Okawville should call a timeout here to ice him on the second.
That's what they're doing. Riekman Brothers timeout called by Coach Heck, and the Rockets as Carlyle up 46-45 with 12.1 seconds left. We'll have a quick post-game show tonight, folks, because we got to get ready for the championship game that we're also carrying on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'll probably just give some of the top scorers in the game, and we got to get going.
But we do want to say thanks to the R&B Contracting and Plumbing Services. We don't want to forget those guys. And Lyle's Auto Body, who will give you the player of the game as well. So we'll try to get all of those for you on a quick post-game show.
Here's what I love about good officials, talking it over. They're already going through scenarios of what might take place. Okay, if he makes it, then the game will be tied. So now we got to watch and really be good on defense and that. If he misses it, will they foul? If they foul, whatever on that point. I love when officials get together and talk about things.
Yeah. Now, if Carlyle makes this, they'll be up by 2.
Absolutely.
So they're going to – this is going to be fun. 12 seconds left. And Johnson trying to get the second free throw to go up by 2. And it is no good. Rebound by Okawville. Here they come into the front court. Turner with it, 8 on the clock. He drives in on the baseline. Lost it. Ball out high. Obermeyer with the jumper blocked. Blocked by Persing, and the clock runs out. And that's it.
Wow.
He had his shot blocked as he drove in, and Okawville falls to Carlyle here in the third place game, 46-45. What a finish to this one here in our third place game. Carlyle survives and beats the Rockets 46-45 on a block there with about a second left. We'll be back with our post-game show in just a moment. It's Okawville Rockets basketball on V1047 and the Section 618 app.
Oka Fire Truck Service in Okawville does all kind of hauling of rock, grain, sand, topsoil, fill dirt. They spread lime, too. Call 243-5431 and ask for Jason or Leonard. And for